Hey, this is Produce with Pamela for Blue Book Services, and it's the weekend. I'm in my kitchen and I'm tired of quarantine cooking. Honestly, I'm exhausted with it. So I jumped back on the HelloFresh train. If you recall, I've been in this industry for about 15 years now. I did a stint, my previous job, where I reviewed almost every single meal kit that was out there, and Blue Apron, HelloFresh, Chef, Home Chef. There were probably 8 at least that I tried. So I'm tired of cooking. I'm tired of meal planning. I'm tired of recipes. And so I've decided to try HelloFresh again. Back in the day, HelloFresh was, I think, my least favorite because the recipes were really, really simple. Because they also weren't geared toward larger families. They had 2-person recipes, and the 4-person recipes were actually really simplistic, like chicken tacos with Spanish rice. And it just wasn't that exciting. And I want exciting because I already know how to cook. I want something different. So they've reformatted the way that they do their larger family recipes. This one I got a couple of them. So what I've got here is this week's selection. It's Parmesan crusted chicken, and that's a little bit different. My initial impression, however, here's my quibble. These Roma tomatoes are hard as a rock, and they were chilled. And this is all the garlic. This is it. One teeny tiny clove of garlic for a whole recipe. Seriously? I mean, on that meme where they say that even if your recipe is only for 1 clove of garlic, this is a more appropriate amount of garlic for this recipe. But anyway, here we go. No meat leakage on the chicken. That was always my issue with meal kits before, was that the meat was always leaking. Little less plastic going on here, although the way that they scale up their recipes is just to give you double a 2-person meal. So I've got 4 packets of Parmesan instead of 1 big packet of Parmesan. A little bit of sour cream, cream cheese, fry seasoning, and 1 solitary sad little lemon. And 1 solitary, not so sad, little 6-year-old.
No.
And then they pack it in a bag, kind of heavy emphasis on reusing the bag. They say to put your kitchen scraps in it. So everything's almost done. And I have some thoughts. Let me make sure that the stove isn't on. Yeah, anyway.
I gotta sit down here for a while.
Yeah, there's Uli back there. So I got this kit because I heard HelloFresh had changed its meal strategy where it had better portions for 4 people. And normally with meal kits, that means that they just give you 2-person meal kits. And that's kind of what they did, except they stuck with the same amount of pasta. So here's my dish. This is what it's supposed to look like. That's the amount of pasta that they gave me total for 4 people. And I was like, that's a little weird, because even when you read the instructions, everything is doubled except for the pasta. And even on the directions, this is only 3 servings. So I don't even know what my, hungry people are gonna eat. Here's the amount of pasta for 4 people. That's it. Here's the chicken. It cooked up all right, except for it kind of got a little, I don't know. Yeah, I'll reserve judgment until we taste it. And then the tomatoes were not quite done, even though I added 5 minutes to the longest amount of time. Whoop, now they're burning. I turned the broiler on, and you know what? I don't know if you're like me, and every single time you turn the broiler on, you forget that it's on, and everything burns. Yeah, that's what's happening in there. Here's what it actually looks like. The tomatoes were really sad, and they're not gonna get any darker. I turned on the broiler and tried to get it to go. Oh, yeah, that one's a little goopy. This one looks a little bit better. There was only 3 ounces of pasta, which was the amount for the single serving. but they don't double it for 4 servings. I mean so yeah, there's the other one. I mean, it's enough pasta. Like, who needs more pasta in their life, honestly? But still, it was a little weird that they have the same amount for a 2-person meal as they do for a 4-person meal. So yeah, there we are.